Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another episode of Star Trek Online. I've done a few things, but I'll show them later.
Welcome, nerds. Space Dock. Busy day on the holodeck, sir? I love dressing up for those historical holo novels, too. My Harry Mudd costume took first prize last year. That being said, you're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
I am an LC. So we got,
You're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all.
I heard you the first time. Okay, one ground point. Oop. Let's get that. And this one. Let's do the device expert. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. I know where to go. But we get to finally update the uniform. I hope.
Welcome to my shop. That's a fine replica uniform you have there. Mid-23rd century, yes? My compliments to your replicator. Now, if you'd like to update to something from this century, have a look around and let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Thank you.
Hello. You can... Now you're looking sharp.
Temporal Agent Philip Cray, huh? Oops. Put that away.
Welcome to the 25th century. We've been expecting you. Your new cover identity is in place, and Admiral Quinn's expecting you in the office behind me. Report to him for your orders. Remember, do not tell anyone about your status as a temporal agent. Your goal is to observe and correct, not to interfere.
Understood, and thanks. You are now a temporal agent. You have a unique trait that gives you bonus to lithium to you and your teammates. You'll be able to earn additional rewards as you compete later missions. Cool.
I've recommended you for a command position on board a ship of the line. There are several fine ships available for an officer of your caliber. Head to the shipyard to select your new ship, then return to me for your assignment.
Hey, it's Janeway. Which way am I going? Oh, this way. Oh yeah, dry dock that. Dry dock. Well, I'm out of dry dock spots. Okay, activate this one, see if I can get rid of it, because I don't need it. Dry dock that. Can I discharge this one, please? U-S-S-I-O-N-I-A. Thank you. Oh, let's put that in its slot. Whatever that is. Somebody made themselves a or whatever you call them. Oh, put this in here. Lock that in. Have no other ports? Okay. Speak with the ship vendor. Cable browse. I don't want any of these. I have my own ship. Oh yeah. This goes up here. That's for later.
I see you chose a fine ship with a top-notch crew, one of Starfleet's best. I hope you're ready to get back out there. A situation has come to my attention, and I'd like you to look into it.
Okay, what do we got? No, don't beam up.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Vulcan. Captain, we've arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. Tapella says the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like to put her on the main view screen?
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Thank you, Tapella. We're ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make your final approach, let me know. Oh.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Head to the Plateau of Contemplation. Captain, the ambassador and his aide are awaiting for you at the temple at the top of the rise. We can speak to them there and find out the ambassador's needs. Anything else from us before we depart to Pajem. Yes, okay. She's requested that we meet you before speaking to the ambassador. We can make it up the hill. Work those calves. Welcome to Vulcan.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
Can this wait till he changes his mind?
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Savin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridan is complete, and that could take weeks.
I wonder why Seven won't grant the ambassador permission.
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soket to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me on your honor as a Vulcan and a Starfleet officer that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soket says that his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust in Starfleet, even more so a Vulcan. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Roger that. Oh yeah, it's because I'm a Vulcan. Keep forgetting about that.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
I've spoken to Savan. We can leave for Pajem now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go. Attending to them. Okay. I'm leaving with the captain aboard the shuttle. Peace and long life. Yes, Ambassador, have a safe journey. Live long and prosper. Okay, come on, sir. We can do this. Watch your footing. Come on, gotta keep an eye on you. And we've made it.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life. Ambassador has retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave the system when you're ready. Sir, I'm picking up an unusual reading in the system. We should scan before we take the ambassador to the surface. Okay. Klingon ships are cloaking, sir.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Hey, I just showed up. What the hell have I done to you? Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons.
Cease your fire, Captain. Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter.
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs die screaming.
For those of you who don't know, the Undine is species 8472 from Voyager. An Undine. You have proof?
Proof? Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take it into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Captain, sensor scans indicate that the Klingon vessel's warp drive, shields, and weapon systems are all offline. I don't think they even have impulse power. Whatever you decide, they can't really do much about it. The Undine are the species that was first encountered by the crew of the USS Voyager. They are cataloged themselves as species 8472. As the Klingon commander indicated, they are indeed capable of changing shape. Additionally, they pose telepathic abilities that aid them in infiltrating cultures and other species. So Ambassador Soketh could be one? I'm afraid that a conclusion that we cannot rule out, Captain. I could conduct a test to determine the ambassador is who he claims to be. Unfortunately, that would violate his ambassadorial immunity. The Undine are capable of come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. I'm afraid much of their technology still remains a mystery to us. But one thing is certain, they are not to be underestimated. So why use a Starfleet vessel? I cannot say, Captain, but as the Undine are virtually unknown in the Beta Quadrant, my guess is that they are aiming to conceal their presence here. And the Klingons? What the Klingons are saying could be true, Captain. If the Undine are in the Beta Quadrant, it might be that the Klingons sniffed them out before us. In that case, enemy of my enemy is my friend. The Undine are physically superior to humans and consider anyone from our dimension to be an inferior life form. Their vessels are more than a match for the Borg. They represent the great strength of Starfleet. Where is the ambassador now? He is still in his quarters. Sir, I recommend sending a security detail to detain the ambassador until we are certain of his identity. A sound precaution. Agreed. Call the ambassador to the bridge and open a channel to the Klingon vessel. Let's settle this.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Very gracious, but unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Ambassador Soketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused, meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Now without proof, Katak.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Bastard, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Meritless but not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Thus a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
What is the status of the vessel? Inoperable, warp drive still offline. I'm detecting an energy surge. They're engaging their stealth or cloaking device. Red alert, lock weapons.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Fire! Lost them on the sensors, Captain. They're gone. I'm detecting energy signatures on Pajem's surface. They are in the vicinity of the monastery. They appear to be transporter signals. Life signs appear to be Klingon. I'm taking them down, taking the AT down. Shall I accompany? No. Too
A
dangerous.
wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Awaiting to transporter room 1. Captain, I'm detecting energy signatures on Pajem's surface. Okay.
A wise
There we go. Let us go. Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way toward the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building. Sir, recommended we proceed with caution. Stay alert. We need to find the monks. Oops, keep hitting that damn button. So, we got ourselves a Mako pulse rifle. 22nd century weapon. Might as well take that. Okay, bringing out the big weapon. Sir, receiving On alert from Vulcan. Tepellis says she must speak with you immediately. I'll patch you through to your tricorder.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Captain, security team have reached Ambassador's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but, sir, unauthorized transporters detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Serum, whoever has used the transponder, erase the logs. I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's service. I recommend we locate him immediately.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Bring in some reinforcements! Oh, he left. Oh, yeah, I don't want this. Okay, now we beam up. Recommend we return to the Petra and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take them back to Starfleet. Captain, the Undine ship is on an intercept course. The Petra doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they are about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until reinforcements are here. Captain, if we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Oh. Damn it. All right. The Challenger, the Texas, the Kirk, the Trey, whatever else there is. Downloading the data, Captain. Incoming message from the Challenger.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger.
Hey, Jordy.
Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Thanks, Jordy. We've recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get this back to Starfleet Intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the messages and tell us more.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay, I have to head back to Starfleet. So I'm going to do this on my own, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Till then, take care.